Then, now, forever. Australian country.
That's the theme of this year's Golden Guitar Awards, where we tip our hats to the recording excellence of the last 12 months.
Having been around since 1973, the Golden Guitars are the longest-running music awards and are part of the biggest music festival in Australia, the Tamworth Country Music Festival.
And if you've done the quick maths, you'll realise that this year we're celebrating even harder, as it's the award's 50th anniversary.
That's right, half a century of showcasing the best of Australian country music artists and their hits. That's a whole lot of songs that have made their mark over the years.
Which brings us to tonight's jam-packed concert with all of your favourites, featuring live performances by Troy Cassar-Daley, the Wolfe brothers, Felicity Urquhart and Josh Cunningham, and many more.
All you country music lovers are in for a treat. We're your hosts, Becky Cole.
And I'm Adam Harvey, and we are stoked to be presenting the Golden Guitars highlights that are sure to tug at the heartstrings. But now, let's get on with the show.
Wedge-tailed eagle circles high, spirited is free. Since I grew up, his follow close wherever I may be. I feel the wind across my face and touch it with my hands. No matter what your bloodlines, you belong to this land. Yeah. Black, you could be white, but come and join the choir. This feeling in your belly means you're welcome at this fire. So many generations between us we can trace, flowing like a river down to our dreaming place. Back on country. Country might be family from North Queensland, patch of dirt, or King Street in Newtown, where they tucked away the hurt. Ancient stories, different worlds of love, hate, and fear. With a single dream, how many tribes all come together here. Back on country. It's a living thing, a giving thing. to you, Tamworth. Love you.
Please give it up for Adam Harvey and Becky Cole.
G'day, g'day.
Come on over. G'day, everyone.
Yumma.
Geez, we've missed you. I forgot what you buggers look like. It's been years. What about that song from Troy Cassar-Daley? How good was that?
Oh, a great way to kick off what is going to be an amazing night, Adam Harvey.
Back on country and back in our beautiful country music capital, Tamworth.
And I tell you what, we are thrilled to be hosting the 50th Golden Guitar Awards.
Yeah, that's right, the 50th. The 50th Country Music Awards of Australia. But before we begin, we would like to acknowledge the Kamilaroi people who are traditional custodians of this land.
We pay our respect to elders both past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal people who are present here tonight.
Well, do we have a jam-packed night for you? 14 performances that celebrate the very best of country music.
And 17 awards recognising recording excellence in 2021, plus the coveted Roll of Renown, Country Music's Hall of Fame. And Harvey, you're up for a few too.
I'm very excited. I'm very, very honoured. But I've got to say, this is like a dream come true for me to be up here hosting these awards with you. I mean, my mum used to take me to see your shows when I was a little boy. And here I am.
Oh, boom. Boom. An ageist joke, just straight away.
Oh, come on.
Straight
away.
away.
Only because it's the truth. This is incredible.
Oh, I'm
gonna get
2 years older than you doofus. Seriously, I don't know why, but I've always been drawn to you. And, you know, recently it occurred to me, no, I know the reason why I've always been a little bit attracted to you. Okay. You look exactly like K.D. Lang. I'm not wrong. How weird is it, though, being at festival in April?
I think it's fantastic. It's lovely and cool. I mean, normally in January it's hotter than a stolen Commodore.
Everyone loves it.
Well, I think it's fantastic.
I tell you what, you can wear as much underwear as you like, and you're not sort of sweating out of it. The only thing that the only thing weirder than that would not be coming together to celebrate 50 years. So, you know, better late than ever. 50 years. Adam, may I ask, how long have you been coming to festival?
God, I've been coming here now for 32 years.
And I was busking in the street in 1992 with the Dead Ringer Band, so that's 30 years.
You know, a lot's changed. Like when you look back over all of those years, I mean, a hell of a lot's changed.
Absolutely. You look back, I mean, Super Spreader meant a whole lot something different back then, I'll tell you.
True. But I went back before, you know, social media. Remember the first time I went viral, you had to take me to that doctor in Kalgoorlie.
That's true. True that, right? That's all of the jokes that we've got. The rest of it, we're going to do it straight, or he's going to do it straight. Anyway.
But look, it's been a crazy couple of years with COVID, and more recently, though, seriously, it's been just a disaster with the floods across New South Wales and Queensland. Very sad.
And the truth is, so many of our country music fans and artists were directly affected by these floods, and we send our thoughts, our strength, and our love to those who couldn't get to Tamworth this year.
Absolutely, but we want them to come back again in 2023 when we do it all again. It's going to be fantastic, but let's forget about 2023. Let's get right on with tonight. And what are we going to do? Announce our very first Golden Guitar winner for the night.
This is exciting.
Please welcome the husband and duo, Fanny Lumsden and Dan Stanley Freeman.
And the Golden Guitar for Apple Music Single of the Year goes to...
And you'll have your way, Shane Nicholson! Oh, I wasn't really expecting that. I didn't even have my jacket on. I was not prepared at all. But I'm glad I got it because I get to say a huge thank you, not only to obviously my family who put up with me through all of COVID, stuck at home making music, but my manager, Graham Thompson, who's over there, and I don't know how anybody could stay sane being an artist manager through the last 2 years. It's a huge privilege to be able to do what we do, And if anything's come out of the last 2 years, it's that. It's a reminder that we're very lucky to be able to do it, and extra lucky to add this to my collection. Thank you very, very much.
And the Golden Guitar of Vocal Collaboration of the Year goes
to Troy Cassar-Daley and Ian Moss.
South, featuring Ian Moss.
This is Troy's 38th win, taking him to equal most won Golden Guitar Awards alongside Lee Cunningham and the great Slim Dusty.
I want to thank Ian Moss, first of all, for sitting down and co-writing this song with me, and I thought I couldn't get Ian here tonight, so I've got his manager, Chris O'Hearn. Chris, thank you very much. I remember having a conversation with Slim years ago about making sure you're continuing to feel like you're growing as an artist. Even if you're a country artist, you've got to continue to grow. I sat down with Ian and we wrote some songs together, and we talked about life. And that's what country music is about to me, is about our lives and how we can try and capture it in 3.5, 4 minutes, you know. And Ian has just been such a blessing to be on the road with, such a great guitar player, singer. He gets me to want to be a better guitar player every night that I play with him. So I want to say thank you to Ian, and I want to say thank you to CMAA. Thank you to everyone who voted.
The fact that we're here tonight, the fact that we're still standing and we're still making music and we're doing what we do and we love it is a testament to everybody in this room. So well done to everybody. Thanks very much. Have a great Tamworth.
Our next performer is nominated for Female Artist of the Year, coming up later tonight.
Chart-topping hits, 3 golden guitars and generations of Australian country artists. This girl has it all.
I love her. I love interviewing her for Saturday Night Country. She's a proud Tamworthian.
There's a plug.
She's an ambassador for the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
And
it's her birthday.
Happy birthday to the beautiful Ashleigh Dallas.
Distant thunder, you see the smile on my face, the roads I wander, sometimes when life's a little gray, the weight can pull me under, but there you are either way, loving me on my good and my bad. Tick off the to-do list at a steady pace. Life is great, nothing beats what we got. When it's bad, I need to take the day, ride it out. You see my sunshine and ray, feel my distant thunder. You see the smile on my face, the roads I wander. Sometimes when life's a little gray, the weight can pull me under, but there you are either way, loving me on my good and my bad days. Some days are tough, but it builds character. It might stress me now, tomorrow it won't matter. There's never just one seat on a roller coaster ride. We can roll through this together, we'll come out the other side. You see my sunshine and ray, feel my distant thunder. You see the smile on my face, the roads I wander. Sometimes when life's a little gray, distant thunder. You see the smile on my face, and the roads I wander sometimes when life's a little break. The way they pull me under. There you are either way. You're loving me good. There you are either way. Loving me on my good and my bad days. Yeah. You see my sunshine and rain. You're loving me good in my bad days.
Absolutely gorgeous, Ash. Our next award is for CMT Video of the Year, and to present are two people who first met back in 2004 when they appeared on Australian Idol.
Please welcome Ian Dicko Dixon and Hayley Jensen.
The golden guitar for CMT Video of the Year goes to... We'll tell you after the break. No, I'm only joking. Tell them, Hayley.
Drum roll, everybody. Here we go. How exciting. Long Way Round, Luke O'Shea featuring Ashleigh Dallas, directed by Jay Seeney and Luke O'Shea. Come on up.
It's been an absolute privilege and an honour over the last few years to contribute to the careers of so many artists in this sector. It's an amazing sector, and I feel really privileged to be a part of it. So thank you so much.
I firstly want to thank this gentleman right next to me. When he phoned me to collaborate on this track, my heart nearly jumped out of my chest. I was very excited.
You're in a similar state then too, aren't you?
I feel like I'm the long way round. But this song has brought me immense joy on every single part of the creation journey with it, and it's a big thanks to Luke O'Shea and Jay Seeney on that.
I got to say thank you to Tamworth and the Postcode and the CMAA for supporting us, and to all you people who put your name next to ours when it came to voting for it, because it does showcase this region and the love we have for it and the natural beauty, and we're all here now healing with it. So let's take the long way around and see you in another 50 years' time, hey?
Well, Adam, our next performer has an impressive 4 nominations tonight, including Bush Ballad of the Year award. Please welcome, and this fella started busking in the street, Angus Gill.
The tyres rattled sharp and short across the cattle grid. I kept watching as my old man tried to keep his feelings hid. He was mulling over all the things we just talked about. Quivering lips, glassy eyes, and a head full of doubt. We'd been up on the turkey's nest. Dad looked at me and said, "Okay, son, I need to know what's going on in your head." Paused to clear my throat, take a deep breath in and out. Said I may just have to let you down before I make you proud. It's the easy way to up and walk away. Then again it takes a lot of guts. It's the easy way to move some other place. With a lot of numbers and good luck. But it came to me at 2 a.m. today. We have fought a real hard battle. We deserve the easy way. Bankers' interest rates, another scorching drought. Beat the floods and fires and the mice plague going round. We've wrestled like most smaller farms, still we're holding fast. We've sent our neighbours packing now, it looks like we're the last. the hard times and the good times in our hands. Life out here has served us well, but it's time to leave the land. And you've wanted to retire to that place down by the bay. We've fought the fight, but now we're good. We've earned the easy way. It's the easy way to up and walk away. But then again, it takes a lot of guts. It's the easy way to move some other place. If a lot of numbers and good luck. But it came to me at 2 a.m. today. We have fought a real hard battle. We deserve the easy way. Yes, we've had a real good offer. We're gonna take the easy way.
Yeah, well done, Angus. Well done, mate. Well, we've reached that exciting time in the show. Are you excited?
Oh, look, I'm beside myself.
We're about to present the first of the genre albums of the year.
Well, that is exciting to present Contemporary Country Album of the Year.
Please welcome Casey Barnes.
And the Buckleys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Guitar for the Contemporary Album of the Year goes to...
Kids on Cassette, the Wolfe Brothers!
Well done, boys!
Everyone's talked about the last couple of years was just a nightmare. And, we had a lot of highs and a lot of lows. And to stand here tonight with this and with Matt Fell again is absolutely incredible.
We want to say a massive thank you to our wives, Tony, Ali, our families. We want to thank Steve White Management, Brogan, Steve, Kerry. And we want to give a huge shout out to Zach Taylor, who was just a huge part of this album coming together. It wouldn't be happening.
Thanks to these beautiful guys here. I love you guys dearly. It was an honour to make this record with you.
I know I'm hard to love sometimes, but I want you to try. No, the rain has fell for a while, but the sun always waits on the other side. I know
Absolutely gorgeous. Our next award is for Coca-Cola Instrumental of the Year.
And to present this award, please welcome Catherine Britt and Lachlan Bryan.
The Golden Guitar for Coca-Cola Instrumental of the Year goes to Southern Gothic, the Weeping Willows.
Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. First up, it's just so wonderful to be here, and thank all of you for being here. This is a special night for all musicians to be back out here. Thanks so much to the CMAA board, the committee, the members, the judges, the Tamworth Regional Council and Destination Tamworth, Joe Newton, Dan Biddle, Peter Ross and everyone involved together for putting this incredible night. Congratulations to all the other incredible nominees and finalists. We're just honoured to be amongst friends and amongst the best of the best. And almost thanks to our wonderful engineer and our very dear friend Roger Bergadaz back down in Melbourne for working his magic on our songs.
I won't do that as elegant as Laura, but I'll thank a few people. Definitely want to thank the musicians that played on the track. So we had Luke Moller and David Pilch, which, Luke, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Adam Dempsey did the mastering and made us sound much better than we actually are, which was awesome. Very special mention to some people that, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here tonight. Lachlan Bryan, definitely one of them, yeah. Alison Forbes, Christy Cox, and Alan and Marion Caswell.
And the Golden Guitar for Bluegrass Recording of the Year goes to Black Crow, the Weeping Willows.
Wow. I'm speechless. Laura?
Well, I guess importantly, just thank the people that were a part of it, which is Ryan Freeland, our engineer over in LA, and again, Roger Bergadaz for helping out in Melbourne. Once again, the musicians, Luke Moller, David Pilch, James Church from Montgomery Church. That Rip Snorton Dobro part is all James, so thank you so much.
Hey everyone, who needs to weigh when you got Tamworth, am I right? Been riding in the fast lane, drinking 4 coffees a day, just to keep up with the traffic. Busy's becoming a habit, dreaming that tropical vacay, but the stars never align. You don't need a plane ticket, just slow down for a minute and lean back in a fold-out chair with something sweet to get drunk on. Sip a cocktail from a coconut, watching the neighbors roll along. Lean back in a fold-out chair underneath the plastic palm tree. You think you're halfway around the world, so who needs to why? Who needs to why? There's $1 million view right there in that backyard, watching the clouds play charades till the afternoon sun fades. Don't think about tomorrow, don't worry about last time. There's nothing that you need to do but watch the world spin around you and lean back in a fold-out chair with something sweet to get drunk on. Sip a cocktail from a coconut, watching the neighbors roll along. Lean back in a blow-up pool underneath the plastic palm tree. You'll think you're halfway around the world, so who needs to why? Who needs to why?
love that song. Who needs Hawaii? Beautiful. I could have done that.
You could have.
In the sparkly white dress there.
You'd look gorgeous.
Our next award is another big one, Alt Country Album of the Year.
And to present, please welcome Henry Wagons and my favourite, Melody Moko.
And the golden guitar for Alt Country Album of the Year goes to Living in Colour by Shane Nicholson.
Oh, that's very, very cool. I can tell you why it's really cool. There's a whole bunch of reasons. The most important is that I forgot to thank my partner Emma before when I was up here. And I've received about 45 angry text messages at my table over there. She's not only my partner, she's my biggest supporter, helper.
It's been a while since 16, but still I know where I wanna be. Can I take a minute, just hear me out? We got love no one knows about yet. Takes about 60. Sitting in my porch, I put you by my wayside. Listen to the my niece song. Nothing in my head, so we can do the song. I think you when you turn to me and say, oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you. Oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you. Oh no, it's no mistaken, it's overtaken. Oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you. This is real, no, it's not a dream. The way we feel so perfect, baby. 'Cause I believe what we're going to find. You and me, nobody else around. This is real, no, it's not a dream. Raising in the starlight, letting no one see us out. When I'm there, beat sound slips away. Never feel a long haul, and the wind's your call. Baby, when you turn to me and say, oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you. Oh no, where do we go? Baby, no one else will know the things you do. Oh no, there's no mistaking, it's overtaken. Oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you tonight, you tonight, you tonight, yeah. You tonight, you tonight, you tonight, yeah. You see all the time, every time that around you. I wish you never could, I just can't get enough. There's nothing I can say, loving everything about you. We can ride out this high. You said, oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you. Oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care. Oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you. Oh no, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you. Oh no, it's no mistaken, it's overtaken. Oh, where do we go? Baby, I don't really care, 'cause I got you tonight, you tonight, you tonight, yeah. You tonight, you tonight, you tonight, yeah. Oh no, where do we go from? Where do we go from here? Oh no, where do we go?
Please welcome Kids Gone Country superstar Amber Lawrence.
And the chic of Scrubby Creek, Chad Morgan.
And the golden guitar for Heritage Song of the Year goes to Dirty River, Michael Wall.
This is Michael War sending love from Tarraballang Country. I can't be with you because we're recovering from COVID. This album is a tribute to my family. I lost Mum and Dad at the start of 2020 and my brother Dan in November 21. Their spirits live large in these songs and I know they would be proud. Thanks to my country music family for your love and care through this dark time, and thanks to my Melbourne family. My home stands on Wurundjeri land and I know it always will.
I love that guy. That album, The Cast, is just one of my absolute favourites, so big congratulations to Michael Waugh. Love that record, love that fella. Well, our next presenters are no strangers to the country music industry.
Please welcome 1993 Hands of Fame inductee Charlie Boyter.
And the daughter of Slim Dusty and Joy McKean, superstar in her own right, Anne Kirkpatrick.
Thank you. And the golden guitar for Bush Ballad of the Year goes to...
Angus Gill and Manfred McGrath. Congratulations.
Manfred.
What? Not on Zoom.
Yeah, we're not on Zoom. We wrote this song together over Zoom. I come from a bush ballad background. I grew up singing at Timbertown, my local heritage theme park, for every Sunday for 4 hours for $25 and a meat pie. And it was a bloody good meat pie as well, may I say. I'm going to have to take out some of my prompts here. Because I will not remember. Oh, to Ken Chainsaw Lindsay, to Mandy Lindsay, my friend Alan Mackey in Toowoomba, to John Elliott. I want to dedicate this to my #1 fan, my grandma, Lynn Rousel. Unfortunately, we just lost her recently, but I know she'd be as proud as Punch.
But Angus is an old soul and a great person to write with. I love the collaborations, really, I do. It's where 1 and 1 makes 3. I'd also like to thank the CMAA for the wonderful event, and also for all of the nominees, and particularly in Bush Ballads. It's really the stories of our country, the stories of Australia. And I just love them to bits. And thank you to all those who believe in the work that we do. Thank you very, very much.
Before we go on, we mentioned Slim Dusty earlier. I want to get back to Slim Dusty. Now, this is an incredible statistic, right? Did you know? So this week, Slim's album, The Very Best of Slim Dusty, is at number 6 on the top 20 ARIA Australian country music charts, okay? That album has been in the charts now for 23 years. Amazing.
A testament to the great man he was and the legend he still is.
Comes
Let's hear it for Swifty, Andrew Swift, and Sazibar, Sarah Storer.
And the Golden Guitar for Traditional Country Album of the Year goes to... Songs from Highway 1, Adam Harvey.
Thank you so very much. I love traditional country music. It fills my cup. It's my therapy, you know, when I listen to it, and I've loved it since I was a kid. And I'm just so fortunate that country music's been so good to me and our family, and I've been able to do it now for a living, and not many people get to do what they love for a living. But you know, over the last couple of years, there's an old saying that sometimes you don't appreciate what you've got until it's gone. And when I couldn't go out on the road anymore, and the band and I, we couldn't go out and do shows and play to all you beautiful people, I sort of realised that maybe I had been taking it a little bit for granted. And now that I can do that again, I'm loving it more than ever, and I am so thankful that we can travel around Australia and you beautiful people turn up time after time after time again. I really appreciate it. I mean that.
Whether they're recording parts for hit songs or playing live out on the road, musicians are the creative force that helps every great artist achieve success.
This award recognises exceptional talent and acknowledges a musician who has made an outstanding contribution to the Australian country music industry over many years.
This year's recipient, I'm going to cry,
Come on.
is a Queenslander, a multi-instrumentalist who has played on countless recordings and toured with most of the biggest names in the industry. He's also a songwriter, a record producer, and recognised as an artist in his own right. We've been watching him here on stage, and now it's time to shine the spotlight on the 2022 CMAA Musician of the Year, Brendan Radford.
Thanks very much for this. What an honour. I'd like to thank the CMAA, first of all, for having this award. I think we've gone without it for a couple of years, and I think musicians really are such an important part of everything that goes on here. I just feel very privileged and honoured to be able to work with best musicians in the world. Absolutely.
Over the past 12 months, many in our industry have sadly passed, and we now take this moment to acknowledge their contribution to country music and its growth across the nation.
Mate, that one was hard.
Yeah. Prousty was one of our best mates. You know, one of the things I loved about Prousty, there was
so
two
many
things. His great saying, he used to come around to my house after every weekend away doing his bush poetry, and he used to say, "You should have seen me." The other thing I love about Prousty, if he was still here now, he'd be saying, "Bloody hurry up and get on with it." So
he would be, and so would Therese Prowse, who's sitting over there. So bless him, and bless all of those gorgeous faces up there. We miss you, and Ricky Ship, love you to death.
Anyway, guys, as Prousty would say, let's get into it. It's time to give away the golden guitar for New Talent of the Year.
Please welcome the fabulous Lynn Bodell and Dr. Carl, Alan Fletcher.
But the golden guitar for New Talent of the Year goes to...
Darlinghurst! This is unbelievable. Honestly, this is a dream come true for all of us. To stand on this stage, even perform tonight and look out amongst our peers, it's unbelievable. We have a beautiful army and a team around us that give us the opportunities that we have. We would not be here without them.
Anyway, we could talk for another 3 hours, I think, so we're going to wrap it up. But look, thank you so much. We love you all. Today the black crow found me, with sins in my eyes it could see. It saw the life I stole, now it's waiting for my soul. Today the black crow found me. Tonight the black crow followed me, pushed high upon the willow tree. I buried all my crimes, but I'm running out of time. Tonight the black crow followed me. This morning the black crow guards me, in chains so I can never flee. They found the life I stole, now I'm hanging from the pole. This morning the black crow guards me. Evening the black crow found me, the darkness in my eyes I could see. No mercy for my soul, now I'm bound down below. That evening the black crow found me. Forever the black crow watches me, pushed high on my grave for all to see. A warning to a song, you reap what you sow. Forever the black crow watches me. Forever the black crow watches me. Forever the black crow stays with me.
It's come to that time of the night where we find out whose name will be set in stone outside this very venue as our 2022 Australasian Country Music Roll of Renown inductee.
To make this presentation, we welcome the chairman of the Roll of Renown Independent Selection Panel and Awards and Festival pioneer, Max Ellis.
Along with a man we all know and admire, one of the true giants of Australian country music, John Williamson.
John, how about you announcing the honours, doing the honours and announcing the winner of the
I'd love to, Max.
2022 Roll of Renown?
I'd love to. Now, I know this is going to be a very, very popular announcement, and I'm very proud to know this person. I'm not even going to tell you which gender at the moment. And, look, one of the greatest performers in our country, and really paid her dues. We're going to present the Roll of Renown to Becky Cole.
My front has absolutely gone. I am truly humbled. I can't believe it. I'm an old fart.
What does she say?
This is just so incredible. This is such an honour for me. I absolutely love the Australian country music industry. For 30 years I've been coming to Tamworth. I have made the most beautiful friends. I have made the most incredible connections, and I feel like I'm home. And I have so many people that I would like to thank. Had I known that this was going to happen, I possibly would have thought of their names prior to this. But my beautiful family is here tonight. My son Ricky, without whom I literally would not be here. He's got to be a superstar. My dad Jeff, his wife Carolyn, my brother Matthew, and his gorgeous wife Shazzy, who dressed me tonight. My family is so incredibly important to me. My friends are so important to me. The beautiful Karen, who is there, my friend for nearly 50 years. I, in about 6 months' time, will be as old as the golden guitar. And that to me, just the fact that I'm still here and still able to perform. Quite literally, I was in an absolute mess just a few weeks ago, and I wanted to shine a light, I guess, for those who may also be in the darkness along the way. I went to a little place that helped me out, and I had lots and lots of hours of therapy, and I've had a heck of a year. And this is just, I can't believe that the universe, the goddess up there, has given me the absolute highest honour in the shittest year I've ever had. But I love you so much. You are the true love of my life and always will be. Thank you.
Well, we never got started from pole position,
And we've been around the track a time or two.
our old bacon model got decommissioned.
But a few spare parts and we'll be good as new.
My motor's been running like it's reconditioned.
Ever since you came in view.
You're shifting smoother than a new transmission.
From a little bit of TLC and lube. Spare parts gonna hold us together. Spare parts gonna carry us through. If we get broke down or overheated, you could work on me.
I could work on you.
The road of life with its wear and tear can make things feel so hard. But if we tinker around with these salvage spares, it might keep us from the old junkyard.
I had a little blockage in my carburetor,
But you cleaned my jets, you changed my gasket too.
now when you press down hard on my accelerator,
My pistons are pumping like they're supposed to do.
just a little of your choke sure gets things started.
Girl, you upgraded my ignition.
No more rust and
ruin with a broken heart. Since you put me back in brand new condition with your spare parts gonna hold us together. Spare parts gonna carry us through. If we get broke down or overheated, you could work on me.
I could work on you.
The road of life with its wear and tear can make things feel so hard. But if we tinker enough with these salvage spares, it might keep us from the old scrapyard. The road of life with its wear and tear can make you obsolete. But now you're sitting so pretty
And you're debonair.
so let's take it to the new backseat.
You got brand new globes in the old headlamps.
The high beam's brighter than the dawn.
Such a pitiful song I used to sing.
Now listen to me, honey, when you're honking my horn.
All of our emissions are burning clean. We got a full tank of gasoline.
We got the spark plug sparking,
the crankshaft cranking,
the flywheel flying, girl.
There's no denying these spare parts are gonna hold us together. Spare parts are gonna carry us through. If we get broke down or overheated, you could work on me, I could work on you with these spare parts. Spare parts. We're gonna roll on down the road together without spare parts.
Please welcome two-time Golden Guitar winner, Kirsty Lee Akers, and videographer and Kirsty's handyman, Jesse Anderson.
Golden Guitar for Country Music Capital News Group or Duo of the Year goes to...
Look out,
the Wolfe Brothers!
We want to give a massive shout out to the boys in our band.
Yes.
We're playing live is why we do this. We love this and we love playing with you boys. Dave, Brody, Scotty, we bloody love you fellas.
Yeah,
And,
them boys, please.
Les would say the 60s were the golden years, and all his lucky stars fell into line. He was young and strong and his spirit of adventure. So I'm living in the islands at the time. A Hayman, a Happy Bay and Daydream. But Lindemann was always number one, 'cause that's where he worked with John and Bob on the old Elizabeth E, and where he met and fell in love with Mum. Ross came north looking for a future, and Lindemann was where she found her niche. She started her own hair and beauty parlor in a little beret on the beach. She loved to watch the ocean in the moonlight, till one night Les convinced her to jump in. Once she put her toes into the water, she realized her future was within. And years later, back in Melbourne, when he'd had a few, he'd go out on the deck and rest his eyes. And pretty soon that weathered face would light up with a grin, and Les was back on Lindemann again. There aren't a lot of choices with the family. Little kids can't live on island time, so the Harveys headed south down to the city. But the Whit Sunday still played on Les's mind. And 30 years go by before you know it, Les knew he was running out of steam, and the thought of going back up to the island, it just became a lovely distant dream. And then one night with the family gathered round him, we said goodbye and watched him close his eyes. One more time that weathered face lit up with a grin, Les was back on Lindemann again. The last thing that he said is, John's come to take me fishing. and Les was back on Lindemann again. Oh, Les is back on Lindemann again. Oh, again. He's gone home. He's gone back to Lindemann again. Oh, again. Love you, Dad.
How about Adam Harvey? No doubt about him, eh? What a song, what a man. Well, we are just 4 more awards away from the big one, Toyota Album of the Year. But first, please welcome Amy Sheppard and none other than Lee Cunningham.
And the Golden Guitar for the Female Artist of the Year goes to Ashleigh Dallas.
I want to say a big thank you. I'll start with the team that work behind the scenes continuously. It's a family team. Bet Gracie, the Country Journo, thank you for being such a supporter, getting these songs out to the radio, which leads me to say thank you to all the stations that have kept me talking in my house through lockdown about these songs and getting them out to the audiences, which is you guys out there on the tiers. Thank you for supporting my music, playing it, streaming it, sharing it online.
And the Golden Guitar for Male Artist of the Year, we're making some country music history tonight, everyone. It's Troy Cassar-Daley.
Thank you very, very much. Please be seated, be seated. Honestly, my wife should have been here on the red carpet with me to witness this, and she promised me, she made me promise I wouldn't actually have a ball, so I'm not going to cry, okay? It's such a bugger to miss this time for us, because she's been there since we first sat at the back of the awards at the old rodeo grounds. And I remember hearing Jimmy Little singing, and I was so taken up by the Golden Guitars. We saw them earlier in big tops down the street when we were kids. But this was one of those ones where the dream started to come alive. And Laurel said to me, she said, look, one day, you know, all going well, you'll be down the front row one day and not up here in the bleachers. And that dream came true. Getting on to Seem Dusty now, it was such an honour to know him and to know Joy. And the only thing that made this thing sit right in my belly was getting an email from Joy this morning saying, no matter what happens, the Dusties are barracking for you. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's been a part of our industry. You know who you are, whether you're a fan or a musician or whatever it is. These things are not wasted on artists like myself, and I want to say a huge thank you. Thank you, Rox. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you for being there for me.
Well, you don't like my smoking, you don't like my drinking, you don't always understand my simple way of thinking, but some kind of magic will feel like whiskey and coke. And once I got a taste of you, you had me on the ropes. I like a lot, you like a little. Let's take a shot, we can meet in the middle. Try to turn a bit of crazy, I try to toe the line. Yeah, we might come from different worlds, but when I was collide, it's a cosmic reaction. It's the law of attraction. When you get us both together, something good's gonna happen. You buy designer and I'm okay in jeans. We
we go together just like islands in a stream.
Your dollar parking perfect.
Your candy ride is cool. Toe to toe, skin on skin, we're good at what we do, yeah. I like a lot, you like a little. Let's take a shot, we can meet in the middle.
Try time a bit of crazy.
Yeah, baby.
I tried to toe the line.
Yeah, we might come from different worlds, but when our worlds collide, it's a cosmic reaction. It's the law of attraction.
Get us both together,
Something good's gonna happen.
something good's coming. Something good's coming. Something good's coming.
I like a lot, you like a little. Let's take a shot, we can meet in the middle.
Try tiny bit of crazy. I try to toe the line, yeah.
We might come from different worlds, but when our worlds collide, it's a cosmic reaction. It's the law of attraction. Oh, when you get us both together, something good's gonna happen.
Cosmic reaction, it's the law of attraction.
Oh, when you get us both together, something good's gonna happen.
Yeah. Something good's coming. Play it, Laurie.
Now we're here to present the APRA AMCOS Song of the Year, and the presenters are a great mate of mine, Andrew Farris, who last year was placed on the APRA AMCOS Billion list. Now that is recognising a song that has surpassed 1 billion streams.
Whoa.
Holy moly.
All right.
Ka-ching royalties.
Along with Andrew, there is the 2022 APRA AMCOS Professional Development Award recipient for Country Americana, Mel Dyer, and she's fantastic.
And the golden guitar for APRA Song of the Year
come on, Mel.
goes to...
Okay, here we go.
Nerve-wracking.
And You Will Have Your Way.
Shane
by
Nicholson.
Shane Nicholson. All right.
This record in particular was coloured by the passing of Glenn Hanna, and I want to dedicate this to Gunga and thank him for giving me this record, and also to the ones that are still here. I love you guys heaps. Thank you.
And now it's time to present one of our final awards for this evening, Top Selling Australian Album of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 13-time Golden Guitar winner, the much-loved Felicity Urquhart.
And the Governor-General of the Commonwealth of Australia, His Excellency General, the Honourable David Hurley.
I'm an extreme optimist about Australia, and one of the reasons why is because of what I see here in this room tonight. Can I particularly thank the one or two people who came up here tonight and said they'd had a difficult time over the last couple of years, and have said it publicly, and I just want to urge everyone, if you're in that boat, Get out there, get help. Your mates, your friends are here for you. Thank you.
We all absolutely know how important those words are, and I'm nodding in agreement in a big way. Well, I believe that we have a very worthy recipient this year who was announced in January.
The highest selling Australian country album and top selling Australian album of the year went to The World Today, Troy Cassar-Daley.
I really have to say thank you to Sony Music, obviously for all the work they put in. How Roxanne Brown got me a record deal in the middle of COVID, I will never know. She's some sort of miracle worker. But I was in the depths of despair, and she's going, oh, I think we might be able to get you a record deal, because I was out of a deal. And when you're old like me, you think, oh, maybe no one wants me, I suppose. We'll just have to keep going independent or something. But she scratched around and got 3 or 4 people to show some interest in what I do. And I still reckon I have a lot of some of the best stuff I can write yet inside me now. I've gotten to the other side of the darker stuff. So if you hang around with me, folks, hopefully there'll be better songs on the next record. Love you all. Thank you very much.
Ain't it hard to believe in love when you're on the ground and spitting blood? When the old ghosts come walking in and the bugs wake up beneath your skin, that hopeless kid that stole the crown will send his dogs to hunt you down. There ain't no room in here, the edges disappeared, and you will have your way, you will have your way with me. Ain't it hard to believe in good, much as you always thought you would? When the picture don't fit the frame, when the art don't justify the fame, I'll listen in with more to say, become the heroes of the day. There ain't no room in here, the edges disappeared, and you will have your way, you will have your way with me. Ain't it hard to believe in friends, but you do your best to pretend? Some forget you and some you need, some will love you, some will leave. Now there ain't no room in here, the edges disappeared, and you will have your way, you will have your way. The rabble will be blessed, God will get his rest, and you will have your way, you will have your way, you will have your way with me. You will have your way with me. Thanks, Tamworth.
Well, we made it, almost. Almost. We're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen, I promise. But it has been a fantastic night. But there is the big one to go, Toyota Album of the Year.
Ah, yes. Please welcome to present Senior Manager Marketing Integration Toyota Australia. What a title.
Wow, it rolls off the tongue,
Tim
doesn't it?
Stuckey, who's with him?
Our friend who just won the Star Maker of the Year, Max Jackson.
And the winner of the big one, the Golden Guitar for 2022 Toyota Album of the Year, goes to
Shane Nicholson. I've thanked everyone that I kind of wanted to thank tonight, except the two people that got me started. My love of music comes from my parents, as many of us have that same experience. I grew up in a household that thrived on music. There were no players in my family, just a lot of listeners, and that music has stuck with me my whole life. My parents were my biggest fans, biggest supporters, and I could never have gone into a career in music without them. So I'm gonna, out of all of the ones I've won, I don't think I've ever done this, but I'd like to dedicate this to them and thank them for giving me that road that I could walk. And because I now know how bloody great that road is. And obviously, like we've all learnt tonight from hearing everyone talk about their last couple of years, I feel incredibly fortunate to be doing what I do. I love it. I love being back on the road. I love seeing people's faces in the crowd. I love coming here. It's been a beautiful night. I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful.
And what a way to finish the 50th Awards, highlighting the spirit of the development of new talent, collaboration, and the great storytelling that has built the first 50 years and will continue to do so for the next 50. Then, now, forever.
Australian country music, you little beauty, we love it. Thank you.
I've got roots where the salt bush grows. I'm an Australian boy in the land of boredom and Brigalow. I'm an Australian boy.
Honey, pack your bag, pack your old blue jeans. I wanna go fishing in a mountain stream. Buy an old little shack way up in the hills, 25 miles from Harriettville. In the high country, I got my four-wheel drive and I'm ready to roll. I wanna go fly down an old dirt road, up in the hills where the Brumbies roam. Slam ashore, let me God's own.
cheering sheep with them mustard stock. Calling out roofs, women spraying the crops. We've been growing cattle up an old stock route. Saturday night, we're piling the ute. It's we're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We get high when the sun goes down. We're like members of the Outback Club. Yeah, we're the boys from the bush coming in from the scrub. We're just the boys from the bush coming in from the scrub. He works a 12-hour day from sun up till sundown, doing what he can to make the wheels go round. In a shed or down the track, well, he knows how to bend his back. He's a salt of the earth, he's got a heart of gold. Them members of the Outback Club, they're all back. We don't